Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. In a clip posted on the show's official Instagram page, Mike, 59, looked around a huge warehouse and couldn't hide his excitement. "This is amazing. This was your dad's collection?" He asked the woman who owned the pieces, who confirmed it was a family collection. I'm just walking around here. I feel like there's electricity coming out of my hands. There's just so much stuff. It's crazy. Your dad had a great eye," Mike gushed, waving his hands around and smiling. However, one fan in the comment section thought that the television personality was simply buttering the seller up in order to bag a bargain. "Get ready for the disrespectful low-ball offers," the commenter snarked. Another social media user disagreed, writing, "Love seeing the passion and joy Mike has. It's contagious." Although Mike schmoozed his potential seller, he is happily dating Letitia Klein, 45. The couple's romance began shortly after his ex-wife, Jodie Futh, filed for divorce in November 2020, finalizing their split a year later after a decade of marriage. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe's Tennessee store has crowds of customers as Frank Fritz's Illinois shop is empty. According to an insider, being with Letitia put an end to Mike's womanizing ways. A source claimed to the U.S. Sun, Mike visits his friends in Iowa frequently. He used to have a different woman with him every time you would see him. While Mike turned on the charm to win over his seller, it hasn't quite worked with viewers. Season 25 of the show kicked off with dire ratings for the premiere episode, with just 723,000 viewers tuning in. However, the U.S. Sun exclusively revealed a major turnaround, with the January 24 episode, The 5-Generation Pick, bringing in the highest ratings of the season with 948,000 viewers. Despite the jump up, ratings went back to where they started for the Wednesday, February 14 episode. Roadside Relics brought in 774,000 viewers, diving down almost 100,000 from the previous week. Despite low ratings, the U.S. Sun reported that fans could expect more seasons. American Pickers wrapped up filming the first half of season 26 in the fall, a source close to Mike previously told the U.S. Sun. They start filming for the second half of season 26 from January to June. It's long, but he has the whole summer off. He just keeps filming. Amid the ups and downs of ratings, an insider has claimed that Mike and his brother Robbie, 62, may be ready to call it quits on the show. "I don't know how long the show will last. I don't know how long Mike and Robbie want to do this. I think they would like to retire at some point. It's been 12 years. It's a strain on your life. They've done this a long time. When they're around we're on the road again. I ain't got time to do this, I ain't got time to do that." It's a love-hate like with any job. Some days you don't wish you had that job and you could do whatever you wanted. Some days you're all excited about your job. American Pickers, the beloved History Channel reality series, has captivated audiences for years with its unique premise. Two antique hunters, Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz, travel across America in search of rare and valuable treasures hidden in barns, garages, and basements. The show, which first premiered in 2010, quickly became a fan favorite, drawing in millions of viewers intrigued by the quirky characters, fascinating historical finds, and the thrill of the hunt. Mike Wolfe, the charismatic and knowledgeable lead, became a household name and a central figure in the show's success. However, recent events surrounding the show have sparked controversy, particularly after an episode aired where Mike Wolfe was accused of displaying disrespectful behavior toward a seller. This incident came on the heels of a concerning dip in the show's viewership, with American Pickers losing over 100,000 viewers in the span of a few weeks. The combination of the negative fan reaction and the declining ratings has raised questions about the future of the series and Mike Wolfe's role in it. The episode in question aired during the most recent season and featured Mike Wolfe and his team visiting a private seller's property. As with many episodes of American Pickers, the goal is to strike a deal with the seller, whether they're willing to part with their cherished items or not. Typically, these negotiations are a central part of the show's charm, with viewers watching the process of bartering and coming to an agreement over a prized antique. However, in this particular episode, fans quickly took to social media to voice their displeasure with Mike Wolfe's treatment of the seller. What was supposed to be a light-hearted interaction during the pick turned into a tense and uncomfortable exchange, with many viewers feeling that Mike had crossed a line. Fans called out his approach to the negotiation, accusing him of being overly aggressive and disrespectful to the seller, who appeared to be more emotionally attached to their items than most. One specific moment that stood out was when Mike Wolfe offered significantly less than what the seller was asking for, without much regard for the seller's emotional connection to the items. Instead of taking a more empathetic approach, which viewers had come to expect from the show, Mike appeared to dismiss the seller's attachment to the antiques in question. This moment, coupled with his blunt and sometimes condescending tone, left many viewers uncomfortable and questioning whether his behavior was in line with the values the show had originally promoted. The fallout from the episode was swift. Social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook were flooded with comments criticizing Mike Wolfe's conduct. Fans, who had supported the show for years, expressed their disappointment with the star, and many questioned whether American Pickers had lost its original charm. Several viewers pointed out that Mike had always been known for his knowledge of antiques and his ability to build rapport with sellers. Yet in this episode, his actions seemed to lack the genuine curiosity and respect that had made the show successful. As the backlash continued to grow, it was revealed that American Pickers had experienced a significant drop in viewership. The show, once averaging over 1 million viewers per episode, had recently seen a decline of more than 100,000 viewers. While there are various factors that could contribute to this drop, including shifting viewer habits and competition from other reality shows, many fans pointed to the controversial episode as a catalyst for the decline. It seemed that the negative perception surrounding Mike Wolfe's behavior was directly impacting the show's audience. In particular, viewers who had been loyal to American Pickers for years expressed a sense of betrayal. The show had always prided itself on showcasing the personalities of the sellers, treating them with respect, and presenting their stories alongside the antiques. Fans didn't tune in just to watch Mike Wolfe haggle over prices. They tuned in because they believed in the authenticity and respect that underpinned every interaction. The recent episode, however, seemed to betray that ethos. In the wake of the backlash, Mike Wolfe took to social media to address the criticism. He posted a lengthy statement apologizing to the seller and to fans who had been upset by his behavior. In his message, Mike explained that his approach to the negotiation had been misunderstood and that he never intended to disrespect the seller. He admitted that he could have been more sensitive in the moment and expressed regret for how his actions had been perceived by viewers. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, I get so focused on making a deal that I lose sight of the personal connections that make American Pickers special, Mike wrote. I want to apologize to the seller and to all of our fans who were disappointed by my actions. My goal has always been to show respect and appreciation for the people we meet on our journey, and I will do better moving forward. While many fans appreciated Mike's attempt to make amends, others felt that the apology was insufficient. Some argued that his actions went beyond a simple lapse in judgment and that he had displayed a lack of empathy toward the seller's emotional attachment to the items. This led to further debate within the American Pickers fan base about whether the show had lost its integrity and whether Mike Wolfe was still the right fit for the series. The combination of the viewer backlash and the declining ratings has left American Pickers at a crossroads. While the show has enjoyed tremendous success over the years, it is now facing growing scrutiny and waning interest. Some fans are questioning whether the series is still relevant in the current landscape of reality television, while others are debating whether Mike Wolfe's behavior is indicative of larger issues within the show.